Arriving amidst the plush pillow pile of Taurus season is the intense and eerie Scorpio full moon. Yes, it's going to intensify our emotions. This is really compounded by Pluto's station. But the purpose of the Scorpio full moon is that Taurus season, it's a time of year where we are invited to slow down and really appreciate life's simple pleasures, because we know that life is a mix of ups and downs. And Taurus season is the time of year that really invites us to really find deep pause and appreciation for the things that make life extra beautiful and sumptuous. The Scorpio full moon, on the other hand, provides the contrast, showing us that these beautiful moments in life are fleeting, showing us the more intense sides of life. Compounded with this Pluto station, we're going to experience an upswelling of sticky emotions that maybe we thought we were finished processing, that we thought we'd buried and moved on. Pluto stations, they always drudge up the stuff that we have stuffed into the skeleton closet, our shadow side, things like envy and jealousy, themes around power issues, whether it's empowerment or what's been taken from you, because Scorpio is a sign that's very much aware of what it doesn't have. Keep in mind, we're talking about a scorpion in a desert that's supposed to be a water sign. There is a distinct lack of water here. So we might become distinctly aware of, what's been lost or what's been taken or what's been denied from us. So yeah, the Scorpio full moon is often a highly emotional period. So what I would recommend is to we're in a pandemic, so it's not like you're out socializing, being a little social butterfly yet. But I always recommend sticking close to the people that are the most trusted. Because we know that due to the intensification of the energies, conversations are going to go deeper, feelings are going to come out. It's going to become a lot more of like a psychological processing space during this time. I know that this full moon is exact on April 26th at 11:31 p.m. Eastern time, so just for your time zone. But this is arriving after a week where there's a lot of intense stories going on, very complex, difficult to talk about topics that have been activating around this Saturn-Uranus square, which I talked about extensively last week. This Saturn-Uranus square gets again highlighted and intensified and signal boosted throughout this Scorpio full moon. So I think it's going to be highlighting a lot of the collective shadow. This is certainly going to bring, we thought that, with the verdict and everything like that, that was going to be like the big intensification of this energy. But there's more coming. There's something bigger coming into illumination for us around the shadow side, both collectively and individually here on this full moon. A lot of times the things that Pluto brings to the surface, it's time to readjust your perception, or there's a reason that you need to go just a little bit deeper. You can't do all of your healing in one day. It is actually pretty beneficial that we work at it in layers. So there's another layer here. There's something either ready to be related to in a new way. There's some kind of nugget of wisdom here if you go deep enough, if you're willing to, if you're confident to do it, if you're feeling like courageous enough to face these kinds of things. There is opportunity here because Pluto rules the underworld, but that's also where we get like the richness of the minerals and the gold and the oil and all the things that have intrinsic value in our society. There's so much value in the dark. And I think that that's really important for us collectively to remember at this time. So yeah, I'm into it. I like this kind of energy. I'm personally comfortable there. I know it's not the most comfortable for everyone. But yeah, I hope this full moon is very illuminating for you and you're able to find deeper appreciation for the grit that you have, the things that you've been through, the challenges that have really shaped you and given you the kind of wisdom and the grit that you can be so proud of in one way. That's just another way of looking at it. So yeah, that was your full moon in Scorpio and Pluto station astrology shot of the day. Thank you so much for joining me today. For more astrology in your world, you can book your reading with me at katherineurban.com or follow me at AstroKatherine on Instagram and Twitter, and check out my Patreon, also at AstroKatherine.